Hello, everyone. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be a timeless pick a card. Tell me more about my person. More details. What are they like? What goes on in their world that you may be unaware of? This can be anyone that you're thinking of, someone that you already know that is in your physical reality, or this can be looking into the person that's coming into your life that you're manifesting. You can label pile number 1 a particular person, pile number 2 another person, and pile number 3 a third person. The idea of these readings, any readings, is to have fun with it. Take what resonates with you. So look at the piles in front of you. Know that when you were guided to listen to this video, it is the right time for you to get a little more clue in on your person. Do you want pile number 1 with the ShapeShifters deck? Pile number 2 with the Oracle of Shadows and Light? Or pile number 3 with the Less Vampires? So we've kind of got a Lucy Cavendish artist theme going on. I'm using all my cards. I would love more of her cards now at this point, but all of her cards I have are in this reading. So let's just get started. Okay, I'm going to move these to the side. If you need more time, oh, here, let me put that back. If you need more time, pause it right now. Okay, let's see. Okay. We are actually, first I'm going to shuffle these shapeshifters. We're just going to get some general themes that go on with your person to give us a little more of an idea of what are they working on? What are they like? What are they working through? You know, what are they shape-shifting? What are they morphing out of and into? Highest and best, tell me more about their person. A loyal guardian, magical protector is there for you. So this person is very loyal. This person's very protective. Take charge. I want you to know I'm there for you. Ride or die. Friend till the end. Ascended master of some sort, because 33 is a mastership number. So leveling up to mastership spiritually, a master of their craft. Just a really good person to have around. You know, you can trust this person. People trust this person. And they bring in loyal friendships and loyal partnerships because they are so loyal and genuine. Brother raccoon, a safe place for you to go. Look at that. This person you can trust. You feel safe in their presence, safe in their arms. When they give you a hug, it feels so good. It could be someone like a brother to you, if it's not a romantic partner. Or your brother is going to introduce you to them. That's an interesting message that just came through. So we have dogs and raccoons so far to look out for, looking deeper for the spiritual meaning. But this person is stable and secure and grounded, and it's a safe person for you to reach out to. They're very safe. They want you to know that they value you. And they want you to know that you're always going to have a place with them. They love you unconditionally, this person that you're thinking of. Pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. So your person, this person that you're thinking of, is ready to take a leap of faith, speak their truth, go after a dream, a job, a creative project, the love of their life, literally moving to be on their own. Perhaps becoming a pilot, interested in that, interested in flight, traveling. Could even do, hand gliding and like parasailing. Just loves to be up in the air. Hot air balloons. And they're not letting fear stop them. They're feeling very brave, very courageous. 8s are manifesting. They're manifesting things into their physical reality. Okay, we're going to get one more. So they're ready to take flight on something, to go towards something. 2 kittens, you must choose. Yeah, they're making a choice. So 9s are about some things have to end in order for new things to begin, and it is a little bittersweet. Looks like she has like a little sparkly golden tear. Like, I don't know which one to choose. So they're trying to make a choice of which direction to go and what to leave behind. They want to find a safe place. They want to create a safe home environment. But they are taking a time out to make a choice, and it's a tough choice. Whether it's a job or a relationship or a family dynamic, it's a tough choice. Maybe they're leaving home for the first time, or they're leaving one relationship and moving on to independence, and it's hard to let go. Trying to find the balance in that. And look at this snake princess, the serpentine path to power. So they're on their spiritual journey. They're on a path to their personal empowerment, taking care of their physical body, healing, shedding old skin, stepping in to the light. Now let's see what tarot was pulled to go with it, with a beautiful, look at that. 2 of kittens, you must choose, and then 2 of swords, confusion. So your person may be a little confused right now of what direction to go, trying to balance the shadow and light. You know, in one choice, it's like going to be very fertile and productive and, you know, sort of a mystery, I feel, and like all that moon magic, and maybe a little fearful, you know, on this side, but like feels good about it. And then on this side, it's like fresh, new, sunny beginnings and like happiness. And it's just 2 different worlds, I feel like they're choosing from. And what they don't realize that maybe you can help them realize, or they will because they're waking up and there's all this new fresh energy and all these planetary alignments and the full moon we just had and going into the new moon, this new fresh energy. They can have the best of both worlds if they find the way to merge both of their realities together somehow. So they're feeling a little bit confused, needing to detoxify, purify their life. Something they need to let go of, something that they're holding on tight to. They're holding on tight to their money. They're holding on tight to their resources, working to find the balance in the material world. It's on a 4 under a 4, so the angel's helping them find a safe place to go. Perhaps they've been in a situation where other people were holding on too tight and causing some confusion. So there's definitely decisions that need to be made with your person. But they're determined. Look at that, Queen of Wands. I'm taking control. I'm making decisions. I'm passionate about this new flight, this leap of faith. And I know that by following my creative desires, the fire that burns within me, like I'm on the right path. So very determined to make this decision and find the balance and peace within this decision, but very determined. And look at this, very hopeful. Star is one of the happiest cards in the deck. Wish fulfillment, healing, deciding to heal, deciding to go towards wish fulfillment, manifesting this wish fulfillment, this peace, this balance in their life. By taking charge and taking this leap of faith and making this decision that maybe other people will not agree with or understand, it's finally, I feel like they're letting go and they're stepping into their power, right? Because we just, at the bottom of the deck, it was stepping into your power. So this is them, whether they're a man or woman, doesn't matter. This is them stepping into their power, making decisions, taking charge, and going after what they want. Finally choosing to go after wish fulfillment and healing. Look at this. They're riding into victory. They're very good at filling their own cup. They're very good at helping others fill their cup too. This person, what I'm feeling from them is they give a lot of other people encouraging words. They lift other people up. And sometimes this can be confusing because they do this so well and they're, focus on the wish fulfillment, the happiness, being a loyal friend, that sometimes they're taken advantage of. So they've been taken advantage of. That's where the holding on tight is. Oh my God, I keep giving, and I'm not receiving back. I think it's time to move away from the way that I'm operating in the world of beliefs, cleaning up belief systems, codependencies on what other people think. Letting go of that, lifting their arms to receive the blessings from the universe and filling their own cup and realizing that there's victory in focusing on themselves. And opening up, letting go, trusting. But another 8, I feel like there's been 3 8s on the board in these little bit of cards. Oh, maybe not. Is post flight an 8? Yes. Okay, so 888 on the board. Lucky times, manifesting their dreams. They're really working on manifesting, realizing how important it is to take charge of their life and love themselves and let go of people and situations and belief systems and programs that aren't serving them. They're very much psychically protected. They're trusting their guidance. They're learning about this. They're leveling up. See, like rising up, finding the balance of the feminine and masculine, the moon and the sun. Finding peace in that, another 4. The angels are really working with your person at this time to help them level up, to ascend, to come to a higher frequency. Setting healthy boundaries, I'm hearing. Not letting people take advantage of them. And that's rising up into power, right? And what I feel like this person is, they're healing the divine feminine within themselves. And it's wisdom, learning the lessons. 7s are learning the lessons. They are learning lessons. They are very wise. They may be a writer, write music, writing a book, blogs, have great ideas. They could be writing you a letter too, someone a letter. You may be receiving a letter. There's something about writing here, writing down the wisdom that they've gained. That's part of their new adventure, is expressing themselves, no longer allowing themselves to be stuck in confusion. Stepping into their own power, taking charge of their life, standing up for what they believe in, and being very wise about it. But they're definitely moving into victory if they've been in any kind of situation that's not serving them, or this stalemate of these decisions that need to be made. I feel like that's transforming right now, and they're finally making the decision to focus on themselves and focus on their creativity. And the Queen of Wands is very passionate, very sensual, very sexy. This person's very passionate and sexy, is meant to be a star, sort of dresses like a star. You know, people can look twice when they get all cleaned up, kind of a feeling. And look at this, mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So that your person realizes that life is short. There may have been some things that have happened in their life, losing people, things not working out to realize this, but they know they want to focus on the good, on the abundance, on the beauty, on the blessings, on actually living their best life in this physical body. Taking care of the physical body is important. Resting, filling your own cup. So and leveling up spiritually is key, right? That we never really die. We're truly immortal. Our soul is. And it's realizing that. I feel third eye awakening. Really leveling up, seeing through the illusions. And look at this. The angel of union. I am a channel for the expression of union among all beings. So this person that you're thinking of really wants to bring peace and harmony into their own world. And that's a goal for them. That's one of the reasons they're here. Part of their light worker healing abilities and mission is to help bring other people into union within themselves. And to bring union. Maybe they're a pastor or a minister or a counselor or something, because they bring union. There's something about union coming in. This is sacred union coming in. This person might be part of your path and journey for that. At the soul's center, we know a feeling of perfect union that inspires compassion, empathy towards all beings. The power of union removes barriers and dissolves indifference. When 2 or more people are united in the name of love and truth, there is an overflowing of spiritual energies that fulfills everyone with their gifts. So it's that very giving and receiving. Perhaps they've been at odds with people in their life, or even you, and they want to find the balance in that there's love and truth in everything. This person activates other people's gifts, helps them realize their gifts, and really does, in their heart of hearts, in their truest of their soul, desires balance in every union, in every relationship that they have. And they're always striving for that. I hope that you enjoyed these messages. I'm going to clean up pile number 1. If you want to listen to 2 or 3, feel free and reach out to me for a personal reading or healing. Okay, pile number 2. First, we're going to start with this deck and just get a clue in on more about your person. Tell me more. Tell me more about whoever you're thinking of. Whoever's energy you're connecting to. Like, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, highest and best. Ooh. Angel de los Muertos. They could have a background in this, celebrating this holiday. It's very meaningful. The people that have crossed over, the people that have transitioned are very meaningful to this person. They understand that we don't really die, that we're always alive. So the death and rebirth process is something that is part of their spiritual journey, because sevens are learning your spiritual lesson. So they've had many deaths and rebirths. They've experienced people transitioning. They connect to the other side. They have mediumship abilities. They're in contact with the other side. This is one of their gifts that they hold very close to their heart. They might not even tell anyone about it, or they may be open about it. This may be them wanting to open up about it. They do a lot of astro traveling and in and out of different dimensions. Very connected to the spirit realm. Candy cane angel, it's time for a treat. Your person takes care of themselves, treats themselves, knows how to nourish themselves, mind, body, and soul. Knows when to end things, when to let go of things, and when to take a little rest and time for a treat. This person is a delightful treat. They're very sweet. They're very wise. They're very balanced. They're very loving and generous and kind. Ooh, that is a little chunky, but we're going to say that love is strange. They may be a little different. They may approach love in a different way because they have a deeper understanding of what true union is. The Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. Yeah, they may feel stuck at times because, you know why? Because they're growing so much spiritually and they're always seeking more, because 18 is a 9 and that's a 7. That's spiritual expansion, spiritual growth. They're the type of person that when they have outgrown a friendship, a family dynamic, a work situation, a relationship, it's like they know when that time is because they get stifled, bored, and stuck easily. So that's why they need to go out and have some fun and give themselves a treat, because they're so heavily connected to the spirit world. It feels like much like myself, all day long getting messages, all day long connecting. It's beautiful. But maybe more of a hermit and kind of stuck at home or in a job, whatever it is, but feeling a little stuck, and that's why it's time for a treat. I also am getting the feeling from this person, because they are so sweet, because they are so wise, and they are very flexible through changes, that they help other people come out of this stifled and bored and stuck feeling. Come on, let's go do something. Let's go do something different. Let's get out of this. So I feel like they come out of that energy easily, but they do tend to get there sometimes. And the key for this person is, when they get to this place, is to connect with the spiritual part of them, because that's very interesting to them. But sometimes the material world, the focus on the 3D and money and objects and things and health things, whatever it is, it takes you away sometimes from your spirituality. So the key for this person is to always find that balance. Carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer has a high price. Perhaps this person has been a little naive and allowed themselves to be in situations where they felt like they were trapped and stuck, and it was tempting offer, but oh God, now I'm here again. That kind of a feeling. Always trusting their guidance to get them out. Very protective, very guarded at times. I feel an innocence though with this person. Kind of, they've been taken advantage of. And now they're like, ugh, Okay, I got to get out of this. It's time for my rebirth. I feel like that's the transition of this person, is they're always ready for the new beginnings. They know that behind that new door, when one door closes, this new door that's opening is going to be something really interesting and part of their journey, part of their growth. They're always looking to grow and expand. But sometimes, because of their generosity, they get sort of trapped in situations. Yeah, and they're working on being brave. It's all part of them stepping in their power, speaking their truth, getting the clarity and truth, finding the balance, being brave, allowing themselves to receive, giving themselves, something good, being nice to themselves, being nourishing to themselves, and releasing all situations and toxicities. This could be codependencies and addictions. Time for a treat. This person can be intrigued by what the world has to offer, different kinds of candy, alcohol, drugs, sex, wild adventures, extreme sports. And it's so tempting to go down the same way that they've come, but they're really working on this rebirth, this transition out of this cycle. I feel like they've been in a cycle for quite some time, and they really want to treat themselves. They really want this rebirth, but man, they sure are tempted. Let's get a little bit more on that. And they may be tempting to you, very seductive. And that's the way that they bring people and situations out of the bored and stuck feeling, because they have this very seductive, charming quality about them. But I feel in their heart of hearts, they're a good person. Yeah, they're always on the quest. That's why they're always wanting to learn and grow and expand and move to the next new thing. It's just part of their journey. And everybody, there's in a different place. I can't even get the words out. People came here for different reasons, right? This person came to always grow, always learn, expand in big ways, tower moments, shakeups in their world, the storms coming through, but always knowing when it's time to leave something behind. So their life is all about this death and rebirth, this transformation, their connection to the spirit world. Look at that, curious, new beginnings, the Page of Cups, very inventive, always maybe even sort of changing their appearance, their hair color, the way that they dress, even those colored contacts I'm feeling for whatever reason, but just changing their appearance. It's like fun for them. It's fun to always have new beginnings, because this is the Eight of Cups, and then it's this inquisitiveness about love and life and something new, a new offer, a new beginning. Yeah, they're very generous though with their love, with their resources. I feel that they're abundant and they have gifts to give. That's how they help people and themselves out of the stifled, bored feeling, is they're always up for something new, a new adventure. Look at that. Yeah, always up for something new. The Magician, it's all about the study and the skills and evolving and their magical abilities, their manifestation abilities. They may be even, tempted for quick new beginnings, like, oh, that looks good, let's go, without really thinking about it, I feel. But they are very generous. They do have beautiful gifts to share, wisdom to share. They have this beautiful way of reinventing themselves, where most people would crumble and fall and be stuck in the illusions and the lower vibration energies, like, oh my God, this again. Oh my God, this again. Like, why does this keep happening? But this person, your person, doesn't do that. They take the opportunity for growth. They take the opportunity, well, this must be my time for a new beginning. This must be my time to move on. And because they're so generous and reciprocal to receive, it keeps the flow going. So they're able to keep the wheel turning. And they're always manifesting new beginnings in something. Yeah, best possible decision is to let go of this stifled, bored, stuck feeling. It's another 18. So 18 might mean something to you, that actual number, and it's another 9. So ending things that aren't serving them, following their inner compass, knowing that they're making the best possible decisions to leave this behind when it's time to move on, to go on their quest. They're on the right path. They're following the North Star home. Harmony. Again, another 9. So 9s is really significant right now. And 9 is representative of the Hermit card, right? Healing, going within, taking a little time out. And Magician can be a little like kind of secretive as well, like introverted. And finding the peace and harmony within themselves, appreciating what they have, getting those creative juices flowing. They like to bring harmony into people's lives. Yeah, they're working on their physical health too, feeling good, healthy. Best possible decision is to take care of their physical body, fill their own cup, exercise more, eat more fruits and vegetables, really working on clearing their heart space, expansion, growth, creativity, celebration. Perhaps they've made it through some kind of health crisis where they were tempted to go into old ways, toxicities, not taking care of their physical body, drinking too much. We already talked about this. So I feel that your person is really, really working on new beginnings in their physical body, in their material world, in their heart space. Healing, detoxifying for this new journey. Keeping up. Immense effort, advance. Yeah, they're putting a lot of effort in finding stability in all aspects of their life. The time is now. They feel it. They hear the call. They know they can't wait any longer. The time is ticking. They want to get going. They want to move on. They want this rebirth. They're really putting a lot of effort into overcoming the ego, overcoming those tempting offers, overcoming, temptation for a quick fix or a fast money, something like that. Gambling could be involved, but they're wanting to keep up with the vibration of you, is what I'm hearing. They want to keep up with the higher vibrating people. So they're putting a lot of effort into themselves to advance themselves in the material world, to get to a better place health-wise, everything like that. And they feel that their internal clock ticking, right? We have the compass and we have the clock. So they're really trusting their guidance at this time to move them forward, and they're keeping it up. Like I said, they're keeping that wheel turning. I feel like they're always able somehow to keep that wheel turning. The angel of peace, and look at that. We get peace and harmony. Yeah, they're really finding the peace and harmony in their own life in all aspects. I am infinite peace. Peace is an inner agreement with the soul's steady serenity. It brings a feeling that inspires harmlessness towards every living creature of God's universe. True peace transcends our human understanding and attunes every living being with the universal harmony. The more attuned to peace, the more radiant our life becomes. That's what your person knows. The more peaceful I am, the more centered I am, the more healthy I am mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, the better of service I can be for everybody else. They're a peacemaker. Beautiful. Beautiful energy from this person, really working hard on themselves. I hope that you enjoyed these messages. As it is a general collective reading, that's why there's so many different messages. But if you would like your own personal reading and or healing, please reach out. Okay, we're going to move to pile number 3. All right, let's get started here. First with the Les Vampires. What are they like? Tell me more about your person. If you pick pile 3, what's going on? Who are they? What are they working on? What does Spirit want us to know? Highest and best. These are giant cards, I feel like. These ones feel bigger. Highest and best, please. There we go. The 2 that came out together, they said they want to be paired together here, is reason, listen to advice, think clearly, intellect, right? They're very intelligent, highly skilled, very clear in their thoughts, very decisive, They listen to reason. They're reasonable. They meet in the middle. They're that kind of person. And they have compassion, empathy, simpatico, kindness. They're humanitarian, a healer, an empath. Very, very compassionate for other people. Very caring. They could be a healthcare provider, counselor, some kind of healer, anyone in uniform, very compassionate, just wanting to help others, spreading the light. And they have good reason for the things that they do. There's always a lot of thought and planning typically when they make a big decision. And who they're trusting the most is key, is their spiritual guidance, God, the universe, their angels. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Seduction, allure, desire. It could be manipulating. So they may have the tendency to use their seductive ways to get what they want. They've been seduced by others. They're learning the lessons of that, finding the balance. But knowing that those desires inside of them are all part of them. What do they really want? They're always contemplating that. Is this what I really want? Or is this going to leave some battle wounds, some scars? So there's something about seduction. Let's see what the other ones are. Transgression, flaws, contradictions, mistakes. Okay, so this makes sense in the past, or they have been tempted by the seduction of alcohol, drugs, sex, wild times, just that life. And they're really examining their flaws and contradictions that they've made, maybe seemingly mistakes through all the changes. It's like in deep thought, like, what have I done? Who do I want to be? Who am I really? And then we get her last day in the light, unexpected ending, surprise changes and sudden shifts, a 10 ending, right? Okay. So what I'm feeling for your person is that they are finally coming to the place of balance with everything that's happened in their life, the choices they've made, the changes, challenges along the way. They're bringing all of those shadows, all of the lower vibrating energies into the light. And it's like the tower moment, the epiphany. I don't want to live this way anymore. I'm not going to allow others to manipulate and control me. I have power and control, and I'm not going to do that to others as well. So I feel like this is a beautiful transformation that they've made, that they're working on, having more compassion for themselves. They're bringing themselves back to life. They're bringing the masculine within them back to life. And the feminine within them, and their sacred feminine, helps bring them back to life. They're tapping into the feminine aspects of them, the compassion, the openness, trusting their guidance. Wow, something is really changing in your person's world and shifting. Wow, let's see what the tarot has to say. They're definitely letting go of parts of them that have been big parts of them for a long time and working to transform them into the light. But they do have some shadows, some demons, some battles, contradictions, battling with their head and their heart, knowing that they should trust their feelings and emotions, but that logical mind, the reason, that takes control. The ego takes control sometimes, but I do feel they're finding the balance. Look at that, taking charge, leadership. They're a leader. They're taking charge of their life, stepping into their power, making good decisions, literally creating life, a very creative person. Creative ways that they go about their job, projects that they're working on, their relationships. They're just really dynamic, really sexy. So I did feel that that's always been an allure for people to come towards them because their light just shines so bright and they're so damn sexy that they get a lot of attention, and that's been confusing in the past. But now they're like finding that balance and saying, no, I'm going to take control of this. Look at that. I want a loyal partner. I'm going to be loyal to myself. I'm no longer going to let others take advantage of me or manipulate me. The King of Pentacles, that's very grounded, stable, and abundant. And then the King of Wands, what I feel like is this, they're merging these two energies, the lower vibration energies of them. The King of Wands and lower vibes can be very manipulating and very controlling and very persuasive and demanding, that kind of energy. And the King of Pentacles in distortion can be closed off and not sharing and thinking they're better than everyone and using their money and their resources and their abundance to control others. So what I feel your person is balancing, look, bringing the masculine, the true divine sacred masculine within them back to life. Taking charge, finding the stability, working on better health, eating better, exercising, realizing that's a part of manifestation, but they're feeling really good. They're being loyal to themselves and the others around them, and they're taking the lead. They're stepping into that role. And look at that. They're going to be recognized for this. They're birthing into this new way of being. It's very victorious, learning their spiritual lessons, being recognized by others, public recognition for the things that they've been working on. Publicly recognized, and again, I feel like they may be in the spotlight, like they've done really well in the material world. They're very attractive, they're dynamic. So it's part of all of that balance of not gloating, because the Six of Wands can be an energy where they're very egotistical and that macho sort of energy, whether they're a man or woman, but it's just not attractive, that energy. And they're realizing that now, that that's not attractive, that shining their light is much more attractive. Yeah. They're nostalgic. They're very dreamy, this person that you're thinking of. They have beautiful memories of the past, and they do focus on the past sometimes. Their childhood, reminiscing, their imaginary friends, the spirit world. And this is a very unconditional love, soulmate sort of feeling. So they're very sentimental. Was the word I wanted to say. Very sentimental. Sweet. They're finding that sweetness within them, realizing that that's a good quality to have. It doesn't always need to be so hard and demanding and popping off everywhere, that sometimes you can just be sweet. And so I feel like this person is very sweet. Yeah, look at that. That's what's ending, is they're taking off the mask. They're being authentic finally, first with themselves. They're not lying to themselves anymore. They're owning up to their own crap, and they're being very authentic. This is a very authentic person, a very genuine person, really wanting that and wanting to bring in authentic, beautiful, loyal relationships, friendships, business partnerships, and love. And they realize now, by them being authentic, ending the things, 10-10, ending things that need to end, and walking into this portal of this new way of being, this new life. And look at that, they're healing for these new beginnings, resting by taking off the mask and looking in the mirror and letting go of what's not serving them and really taking charge of their life. They're healing. They're resting more. They're dreaming. See, they're dreaming. They're manifesting. New beginnings. 29 is 11, new beginnings. And look at that. I felt the creativity surges through them. And there's birds here and birds here. So they're ready to speak their truth. They're ready for communication. They're ready to communicate. They want to communicate. There may be something to do with music, writing music, singing, speaking on stage, because they're very dynamic, this person. Very charismatic, very beautiful, and very creative. So it's a artist, composer, whatever it is they do, I feel it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Leveling up to mastership, 33 is a master number, and it also adds up to 6, and we get 666 on the board. Beauty and blessings coming in, gifts coming in, peace and harmony coming in by speaking their truth and taking off the mask, taking charge. Look at that. They're becoming braver through the changes, through the contrast, through the challenges. They're stepping into their power. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. They're realizing how powerful they are. And by taking charge of their life, they're very brave. They can step out in the battle. They will stand up and defend what they believe in and defend the ones that they love. A warrior. Flexible, been through a lot, been through a lot of changes, a lot of ups and downs, but they know it's all part of their journey and experience, and they are growing stronger from it, from going within and getting Spirit's perspective on things and being authentic. That's the fresh perspective that they needed, the healing that they need, and they, in order to move forward. Stepping out of the box, out of any self-imposed limitations, and they really are, your person is moving into great stability in the material world and in their health, and really having fun and taking charge and being the leader that they're meant to be, and mixing that in with the light and sweetness and compassion. It's beautiful. The angel of abundance. I am life abundant, and the love of God lives in me. So they're extremely abundant. They have a lot of abundance. They're coming into a lot of abundance. To lovingly accept people and situations, knowing that here and now is in the right place and in the right moment, is to be aware of abundance. Abundance is not a great quantity of things, but the awareness of quality within all that we have. Yeah, your person wants quality versus quantity now. Quality friendships, even if it's only one or two. Quality relationship, not dating a bunch of different people or so many options. Really wanting to solidify that. Realizing that their abundance lies within themselves and that they're abundant already. And they do attract. They're very good at manifesting, so that now they're attracting things of the light, which is helping them heal. Abundant, beautiful times ahead. Creative, passionate communication, loyalty. Could be someone from your past, from your childhood that you're thinking of, or you have this past life connection with them. It goes deep. It's why you feel a connection. It's why you were curious about them. And the key for you would be to authentic and speak your truth, because that's what they want. They want someone that's loyal and honest. I hope that you enjoyed these readings. If you want to listen to any of the other piles or a different pick a card on my channel, I have several to choose from. I appreciate the love and support on my channel as it grows, and I'm sending you lots of love.